Northwestern did surprisingly great in their 2018 season, ended up going to the Big Ten championship game, and they put up a pretty good fight with Ohio State in it. But how are they going to do in 2019? That's what we will be going over today. Will they be able to return to the Big Ten championship? There are a lot of questions about Northwestern in the 2019 season. They went 9-5 last year. Very good 2018 season once again. They lose Thorson at quarterback. That is probably their biggest loss, I think. One wide receiver and 3 offensive linemen. Also are losses for Northwestern. They returned Bowser at running back. Of course, he was a big standout from this team last year. Young receivers, of course, this is a team with still a lot of potential, I think. I mean, their offense likely will be even better next year, even though they're losing Thorson. They lose 2 defensive linemen, 1 linebacker, safety, and quarterback on defense. So on defense, they do lose 5 starters. But I think, though, that they'll be able to handle those. Big Ten championship run again, I think most definitely will be possible. In that Big Ten West, there are 4 teams, I think, possibly even 5, that could all go for the Big Ten championship. The thing is, though, likely all of them are going to be pretty average. I mean, you got Nebraska, Northwestern, you've got Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota's even got a chance next year. If you think about it, you got Purdue, Wisconsin. Really, I think the Big Ten West is going to be very competitive next year. Should be interesting to see who comes out on top. 2019 outlook is good though for Northwestern. I do expect them to get to about where they were this season. Here's their schedule. I mean, it's actually pretty favorable too. Even though they do have to start off the season at Stanford, you got UNLV the next week. They got Michigan State, Wisconsin, Nebraska. Those 2 games should be pretty tough. They actually got a 4 or 5 game stretch in here in the early parts of this season that are very difficult. You got the Michigan State. It starts off on September 21st and goes all the way to October 26th against Iowa. And I mean, they do have a bye week in between Nebraska and Ohio State. But still, though, it's going to be a pretty tough stretch for them. And then, of course, you got 2 of those are road games, Wisconsin and Nebraska in there. November 2nd, then you got Indiana and Purdue. 2 more games that aren't guaranteed. You got UMass. Probably should be an easier one there, more of a break week, unless you absolutely blow it. They got Minnesota. They got at Illinois. So, once again, very interesting season. Here's what I think of it right now. I think UNLV, UMass, and Illinois are all going to be given games. I think they should win all 3 of those. For the rest of it, I don't have any games in red that I think are going to be losses. I think that they're going to be able to compete every single one of these games this season. Estimated record-wise, 6-6 to 9-3 is your best bet. If you want a more defined answer, I'd say 7 to 8, possibly even 9 or possible. I'd say actually, I'd push towards 8 or 9, really, for that. But 10 wins, 10 wins is going to be really tough for this Northwestern team to achieve, I think. I mean, especially since you've got so many tough opponents. Michigan State, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Ohio State, and Iowa. That means you'd have to lose only 2 of those games, and you have to win every single game other than that. So really, would be tough for Northwestern to get 10 wins next season. I mean, it's possible. Don't rule it out. That is for sure. But yeah, definitely will not be easy for them. But anyway, that's about it for Northwestern schedule preview. I think their toughest month will likely be late September into October. So, I mean, you guess you could say somewhere in between there. But once you get past the Iowa game, really the last 5 games are all very winnable ones. With Purdue and Minnesota, those are your toughest 2 in that last 5. But they've got them both at home, so I think that'll help them a lot. But yeah, once again, that is it for the schedule preview. We're going over the Big Ten right now. Several schedule previews to come. Stay tuned for those. Thank you guys all for watching once again, and I will see you all later.